Gael Monfils has netted a fortune, few supercars playing tennis, and he has his unique playing style and incredibly powerful tennis technique to thank for it.
Unbelievable.
First, Monfils had a hard choice between playing tennis or becoming a track and field star. Number 8. Gael Monfils' early life. Gael Monfils was born in Paris on September 1, 1986, and currently resides in Geneva, Switzerland. His father, Rufin Monfils, is from Guadeloupe and played football professionally and worked as a French telecom employee, while his mother, Sylvette Cartes, is from Martinique and worked as a nurse. He grew up with his brother Daryl, who is 7 years younger than him and also tried his hand at tennis professionally. In fact, the two brothers played a doubles draw at the Montpellier tournament in 2012. Now that must have been a special moment for them. Growing up, Monfils was considered an athletic prodigy at school and won the French under-13 and under-14 100-meter championships. It was his only love for tennis that stopped him from going on to compete at a higher level. His coach is on record as saying that Monfils could have been the Olympic 100-meter final, as he was such a talent. Apart from tennis and track and field, Monfils also has a great love for basketball, noting that his favorite team is the Detroit Pistons and his favorite player is Carmelo Anthony. He even said that if tennis didn't work out, he would have tried to become a professional basketball player. But thankfully, he had the talent and, more importantly, the work ethic to become a star in tennis. Number 7. How he started tennis. Monfils started playing tennis as early as 2.5 years old in the Paris area. With time, as his skills developed, it was clear that Monfils was something of a tennis prodigy, and it didn't take long before he put the entire tennis world on notice. In January 2002, while in the 4th grade, Monfils played his first junior match competition. Through his junior career, he compiled a single win-loss record of 83-22, reaching the #1 junior combined world ranking in February 2004. Now, during that time, he won the boys' singles title at the Australian Open, the French Open, and Wimbledon, respectively. Monfils would also be crowned the International Tennis Federation Youth World Champion during his junior career. However, he wasn't finished with his stellar junior career just yet. Monfils won the German Junior Open and finished runner-up at the Dutch Junior Open in 2002. He went on to represent France in the Junior Davis Cup and was ranked number 4 in the world that year. Monfils was a semifinalist at Orange Bowl and at the USTA International Winter Championships. In 2003, he finished the year ranked number 21 after winning the doubles title together with Jocelyn Owana at the Victorian Junior Championships. It was clear right away that Monfils turned pro, he would be able to bring his elite game to the big stage. And he did turn pro in 2004 at 17 years old and right away began to excel. Number 6. Career accomplishments. Monfils made his ATP debut as a pro at the 2004 Open de Moselle. During the tournament, he defeated second seed Xavier Mallet in the first round of his first ever ATP win after receiving a wild card into the main draw. Talk about making a big splash. He qualified for the 2004 Paris Masters, his first Masters 1000 tournament 3 weeks later, where he defeated former world number 4 Thomas Enfisk in the first round. Monfils made one of the biggest moves in the top 50 from the previous season by climbing 200 ranking spots and capturing his first ATP title just 1 year after turning pro. It was clear by that point that Monfils had truly arrived. He won challenger titles, defeating Christophe Rochus and Fabrice Santoro, and Besançon and Tunis respectively in 2005. He defeated Florian Mayer in the final at the Idea Procom Open in Sopot and went 15-8, highlighted by his first ATP clay title. Perhaps his biggest win to date came in 2006 when he defeated world number 1 Andy Murray in the first round of the French Open. He went on to upset the tournament favorite in the next by handing James Blake a loss. Monfils moved up 5 positions to reach a then career high of number 23. As a result of his performance at the French Open at number 23, he moved 2 positions ahead of Sebastian Grosjean and became the number 1 player in France. However, injuries have always been part of Monfils' story. Throughout his career, he's had wrist, back, hamstring, knee, and shoulder injuries, which have forced him out of competition. However, as a testament to his work ethic, in July 2016,
finally, Monfils was on the verge of.
Monfils earned his first ever ATP World Tour 500 Series single title. He did so by defeating Croatian Ivo Karlovic in the final in 3 sets on the hard courts of the City Open in Washington, D.C. This win improved his ranking to a career high of number 6. Despite the bad luck with injuries, Monfils has done his part to earn some life-changing money for himself and his family. Number 5. Career earnings. So surprisingly enough, Monfils' first year as a pro and the most recent year have similar earnings, as he made $38.6 thousand in his first year and $46,000 so far in 2023. However, it's the in-between where things get really juicy. He has had 6 years where he's earned between $400,000 and $800,000. While in 8 of his professional years, he's earned over $1 million. Actually, make it 9 years, as he did earn $933,000 in 2021, so that is close enough to that $1 million mark. On top of that, he has had 2 years where he earned over $2 million. His most successful year was 2016 when he earned $2.9 million. All in all, Monfils has made over $21 million throughout his tennis career, and that's not even counting the endorsements and sponsorship deals. Number 4, endorsements. Some of the biggest brands in the world have worked with Monfils. He has been sponsored by Nike and K-Swiss in 2010. He has also worked with Asics, while his apparel and equipment have come from Prince and Wilson brands in 2009 and 2012 respectively. Currently, he is using Wilson H19 racket and Ultra Tour Pro paint job, while in the 2022 season, the French brand Decathlon's tennis line Artengo sponsored his apparel and racket. So there is plenty of extra cash flowing into his bank account from his various sponsorships. He has also amassed quite a large following on social media. Number 3, social media. Monfils has over 780,000 followers on Twitter and nearly 1 million on Instagram. Many of his recent posts feature his lovely family. He has been in a long-term relationship with fellow tennis pro Alina Svitolina. The couple first announced they were together during the 2019 Australian Open, where the Frenchman showed up in the Ukrainian's box for her matches. The pair were very public on social media and created a joint Instagram account named Gems Life after their initials. The pair have been married since July 2021. On May 15, 2022, Monfils announced on social media that he and his partner were expecting their first child. And on October 15th, Svitolina announced the birth of their first child, Sky. Monfils also has quite exquisite taste when it comes to cars. He drives a new Audi R8 V10 Plus, which is worth $191,000, and a Mercedes SLR McLaren, which costs approximately $381,000. But the thing that has helped him cultivate his incredible lifestyle has been his unique playing style. Number 2, secret to his success. Every great player knows their fundamentals and then puts on their own unique twist on them to excel in their chosen profession. It's the same with Monfils, whose game has been described as being reliant on placement and consistency to beat his opponents, and has been understood to be a baseliner. Monfils often uses slides to retrieve balls, even on hard courts, and is known for his court courage and athleticism. This takes many opponents by surprise, as they are not used to playing someone with the ability and speed to go from defense to offense, which Monfils possesses. His ability to generate tremendous pace on his ground strokes off both wings has been demonstrated on many occasions. Monfils' serve can reach 230 km per hour while still being accurate and strong. Good luck hitting that. Number 1, his net worth. In terms of his net worth, Monfils has done incredibly well for himself. Not only has he earned over $20 million throughout his career, but he has inked several lucrative deals to keep adding to his bank account. However, there are always taxes to consider, not to mention the cost of trainers and coaches. With that being said, we would estimate that Monfils' net worth is somewhere around the $15 million mark. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell beside it so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. And with that being said, you just watched us break down Gael Monfils' incredible story and lifestyle. We'll see you next time.